Vineet Desai. Vineet.
Good evening, proud parents, family members, teachers, and my fellow Mustangs. Here we are as the graduates of the class of 2016. All of us have worked very hard to get here today, or at least most of us. But we all agree that we wouldn't be here without the support of our families. I would like to give a special thank you to our parents who tolerated us through our teenage years and stood by us through our ups and downs. Today is the time to cherish some fond memories we have made here. From our legendary boys track team, and Team Censored winning the TBDC dance competition, to our own Russian exchange student, Anthony Smolyanov, and his translator, Kelly Kripe, winning Mr. Mustang. We will all miss Trabuco Hills. Many of us have already missed Trabuco too many days this year. I myself was one of the lucky people who got the letter from the attendance office that I had run out of excused absences. Now we're off to college, where no professor is going to ask us to show them a readmit or a doctor's note. As we leave high school today, you will hear people say, "It's not the end, it's the beginning." Well, let me tell you, it is the end. The end of your mom doing your laundry, the end of fresh home-cooked meals, the end of being woken up every morning. At least in my case. Love you, Mom. Oh, and you too, Dad. Society says we're adults now. We can vote, marry, and even go to jail. As we choose colleges, majors, careers, everyone tells us, follow your dream. Well, what if you don't have a dream yet? I certainly don't. I never got enough sleep these last 4 years to actually have dreams. Let's not worry about dreams right now. For those of us who have not yet found our dreams and passions, there will always be time. Most of us have spent the last 18 years following directions and obeying rules. I say it's time to forget about keeping calm and carrying on. Let's be loud. If you want to make an impact on the people around you, sometimes you have to speak your mind. I'm sure many of my teachers weren't very happy about how I always disturbed class with my opinions. But I say that as we enter this world as adults, our voices and opinions need to be heard. This speech would be incomplete without thanking some of the teachers who have made an impact on me. 3 years with Dr. Mooney. I'm sure he can't wait to get rid of me. He taught us all what true knowledge really is. Mr. Cameling, who you could always go to if you wanted chemistry help or pancakes and hot dogs. Mrs. Gordon, thank you for not waking me up during my first period power naps. Mrs. Eichenberg, who is creating an army of engineers among us. And finally, Mr. Cox and Mr. Heppenstall, who made my senior year so much fun. I want to end my speech with a quote from one amazing guy who has inspired many of us here. Our own Mr. Spangler always says, the world is your oyster. My friends, find that pearl inside your oyster. And remember, wherever you go, go with all your heart. Congratulations, Mustangs, class of 2016.